Hello and welcome everyone to today's coding challenge. Today we are going to solve a problem of the day on 13th May 2026. This is a POTD on Geek4Geeks and the question name is replace with XOR of adjacent. In this we have been given an array named as ARR of integers and we have to replace each element with the XOR of its adjacent element. Okay, so for the first element we have to update our ARR of 0 with ARR of 0 XOR with ARR of 1. Then for the last element update ARR of n minus 1 as the last element XOR with second last element, and for all the other remaining, that means for these, update ARR of I as the previous value and the next value to it, that means ARR of a minus 1 XOR ARR of I plus 1. Okay, here a this symbol is represent the XOR operation, means this is read as a XOR b between a and b. Okay, let's look at the example number 1. We have ARR as 2147 and the output is 3663. For index 0 means for the very first element, we have to do XOR as ARR of 0 XOR ARR of 1, that means 2 XOR 1, that means 3. Now this ARR of 0 is 3 updated, and for index 1 ARR of 0 XOR ARR of 2, look at this value. ARR of 0 is updated to 3, but this is using the previous value. That means we have to create another array so that our original values are still reserved in our ARR and we perform operations on the new array. Okay, then ARR of 1 is updated as ARR of 0 XOR ARR of 2, that means this 2 and this 4 6. Okay, then ARR of 1 means this is replaced as the previous value, that means 1, and the next value, that is 7 with 6. This is 6 now, and then the last is updated like this. For the last element, ARR of n minus 1 is equals to ARR of n minus 1 XOR with ARR of n minus 2, that means with the second last and the last. Okay, similarly for example number 2 we have answer as this. Let us look at the constraints. Constraints are 2 less than equals to n less than equals to 10 to the power 5. That means it is 100% true that an array at least contains 2 elements, so that this operation does not throw any error and this operation does not throw any error. That means it is 100% guaranteed that these two operations does not throw any error even if we use them outside of any general loop. Okay, let us look for the idea to solve this question, then we will write a code. Let's suppose you make a array like this. This is your array that contains exact amount of element as your previous array, that means 4 elements. Let's make some lines. Okay, so this is our array, and for very first turn we will update this ARR. Let's suppose this is n, or let's suppose this is x. Okay, let's first erase this. Okay, let's take the pencil. Let's suppose this is ARR and this is X. So we will update our X for first element, and first element of our X is updated as ARR of 0 XOR ARR of 1. That means X of 0 is what? ARR of 0 and ARR of 1. A of 0 XOR A of 1. Now, since in constraints our ARR contains at least two elements, that means this operation will never throw any error. This is 100% right. We can do this. That means for this 2 and 1, in binary 2 is represented as 1 0 0 0 like this, and 1 is what? 0 0 0 1. And then we are performing XOR. XOR means same bits 0, different bits 1. That means this, and this is equivalent to 3 in binary. That means this contains 3 now, and then we will update the last element according to this rule. So we'll update ARR means X of n minus I, n minus 1 is what? ARR of last means 7. 7 is what? In binary 7 is 4 plus 2 plus 1, and then the last means 4 only. 4 0 0 0. Okay, this is our XOR. Then perform a XOR. Same bits 0, same bits 0, different bits 1 1, and this is equivalent to 3. Okay, this will be 3 3 3. And for these elements, for remaining elements, we can write a loop starting from I equals 1, means I will start from 1 and I will run until the second last element. That means I is plus 1 should less than n. I plus 1 should less than n means stop at this position, or I is equals to n. I should less than n minus 1. That means do not include this position. Okay, for every I, update your x of I as not x of I minus 1, because you need to take the previous values ARR of 0 XOR ARR of 2. That means 2 and 4. That means AX of ARR I is what? A I minus 1, then XOR with A I plus 1. You need to update your X with this, and finally after doing this your X contains 3663. That means 6 6. And read the question again. You don't need to return anything. That means this array is itself returned, so we have to copy these elements back to our original array, because this array is returning itself. We are not returning anything new. That means 3, this element is 6, this is 6, and this is 3. So our ARR means new update array looks like this. Okay, the code is quite easy. Let's write it and check. First we will find the length, then we will make a new array named x of same size. Then we will first update our required two element. That means first element x of 0 is what? ARR of 0 with ARR of 1. Then the last element x of n minus 1 is ARR of n minus 1 XOR ARR of n minus 2, and these two operations will never throw any error, any index out of bound, any index out of bound, because ARR contains at least two elements. That's why it will never throw any error. Okay, after that you need to write a loop in which your I will start from 1 and your I runs until it approaches the second last element, and for that you need to update your x of I with ARR of I minus 1 XOR ARR of I plus 1. Okay, with that your work is done. Now the remaining part is copy the updated values, means this into your again back ARR. Okay, then you do not need to return anything because return type of this function is void. Okay, with that the solution is complete. Let's run this. Yeah, it is passing, and then let's submit this and check if it pass all the test cases. Yeah, it is passing all the test cases. Okay, then with that we'll conclude our video, and if this video and this solution is useful for you, please do like and subscribe, and with that we'll conclude this video. Okay, bye bye, good night guys.